Mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to EME TV. And as you can see behind me, I've got the Audi A3, which is actually the first video on the cars under £1,000 series that I've actually started on the channel. So without further ado, let's run through what's actually gone wrong with this car, because this car's been an absolute disaster since I bought it from Copart. But yeah, let's get into it and see exactly what's wrong with it and what I need to be sorting. And at the end of the day, am I going to make a profit? Am I going to make a loss? Let's see, but let's go. So guys, welcome to the absolutely filthy 55 plate 3-door Audi A3 special edition. I almost forgot the name of the car there, that I actually bought from Copart about 5 months ago and sort of forgot about, neglected, due to the fact that it started annoying me with problems. So I bought this car from Copart. I'll probably put the pictures of the condition that I bought it. When I initially bought it from Copart as a Cat N, it had damage to the driver's side, rear quarter, predominantly to the wheel that had to be changed, and the axle and everything was sort of bent, so I had to change that as well. So I did that. I've put it through a full service. It's had new engine oil, new filters. It's also, I bought spark plugs, but when we went to change those were relatively new as well. So I've still got the 4 spark plugs that I actually bought for the car. But for some reason, after doing all the work, this car just started developing issues. And I mean issues out of the blue, issues that weren't there before. So let's sort of run through some of the issues. One of the first issues, passenger side front tyre suddenly started to leak all the time. But when I first got the car, it never leaked. It never leaked. But then all of a sudden it started leaking. Went to get it checked. The alloy has actually been welded before. And now the weld's just kind of gone, and there's several other cracks on the alloy now, so I've had to go and get a new alloy. So what I did is I bought a new alloy, which is actually in the boot of the car. So this alloy is here. That is a new alloy I bought. Yeah, granted, not the same, but honestly, I just wanted to get the car on the road at this point because I've had it in my possession for quite a while. It's time to sort of move it on, and I know I will lose money on this, but I'll run through the figures probably at the end of the video or in the next video that I do. But when I went to go to a local garage to go and put that on for them to fit that and change the alloy, they said that this alloy doesn't actually fit this car, and I bought it on eBay as one coming off an Audi A3 special edition. So at the moment, I'm quite annoyed and quite confused. The search is still on, so I've got to go back to Breakers to try and buy a new alloy. Other issues, you know, bodywork and stuff. I mean, we've got scratches here and there. The age of the car is literally like 18 years old or something, so it is going to have scratches, wear and tear here and there. Funny enough, it's not too bad on the mileage front. So for an 18-year car, this car has got 119,500 miles, which isn't bad. Reason that I bought it, because averagely that's actually quite good for the age of the car. I parked it under a tree, so that's why you can see all this filth and bird poo and everything on it. It will be going for a wash, obviously, prior to sale. One of the other issues, rear wiper, which is a common issue on the A3s, doesn't work, so I'll probably have to try and get a new one of those. I think that is due to the motor, not exactly the wiper. Another cosmetic issue is, driver's side wind mirror is cracked, which I'll be getting a new one of those, not too expensive. And as you can see right there, 119,353. So I bought it when it was about 119,200 or 250. So I've done a few miles in it just to make sure it was all right. But yeah, one of the major issues and why I'm in this car is when I did start it, just turn that off, radio and stuff, everything works, AC works, which is good. The thing is, there's no lights on the dash, but sometimes the exhaust would smoke, and would smoke kind of too much for a car that shouldn't have any issues. I want to see if it's doing it now, if the exhaust is smoking at all. Yeah, so see, now it's quite normal, and I don't know if the exhaust being that far in is actually where it's supposed to be, or the right positioning for it. So why I'm parked up here is I'm actually going to a local garage around the corner. Annoying, so hopefully they can just put a bit of air in that alloy whilst I still look for a new alloy, because that one doesn't fit. And also try and diagnose it, because I've actually not run a diagnostics tool on this car yet to run any faults. I know we've got nothing on the dash, but this thing seems to be an intermittent issue. My worst thoughts were that the head gasket might have been gone, which is then going to you know, that's like a 400, 500 quid job, maybe just including, maybe just in labour, or you know, which is flipping frustrating. I'll probably have to scrap it at that point. So I'm going to go around there, they're going to run a diagnostic, I'm going to explain to them what's actually been going on. Sometimes I drive it and it smokes way too much, so I'm going to go around to them, drop the car off and get maybe some accurate quotes, or maybe some real diagnostics or inspections done on the car to tell me what exactly is wrong. So yeah, let's go drop off the car and then let's go see what they say and how much is actually going to set me back. So guys, what's going on? I'm actually back home now. Unfortunately, my local garage can't actually fix the car until Saturday. Today's Tuesday, so unfortunately I'm having to wait to actually drop the car off and for them to start work on it. But I've actually composed a little list of stuff that I've obviously encountered and I've obviously seen, and I'll probably explain in the earlier part of this video anyway. And I've got a list here on my phone. So we've got the alloy leaking, which we obviously discovered that I need a new alloy, which I'm trying to chase up and try and find. Smoke from the exhaust occasionally, which is a weird thing because I don't want it to be the head gasket. Obviously that's the worst possible outcome, and the engines obviously knackered for some reason, because I believe these 1.6 petrol engines in the A38Ps of this age actually sometimes can suffer with oil burning quite significantly. So I'm hoping that's not an issue as well. Maybe to do with the exhaust, who knows, but they'll further investigate that, because there's no lights on the dash. The car's actually been driving pretty fine when I've driven it for decent stints, so fingers crossed it's not something too bad. We've also got locker mechanism. Locker mechanism is very faulty or inconsistent. Sometimes I go to the car, driver's side door, open it first time, it would open. Sometimes you have to see there for 5 minutes trying to open, close, as in the open, close the key, but the door's not actually opening. It's locking, but it's not opening. So they've got to try and fix that. I'm hoping that that's just a little easy fix there. Rear wiper doesn't work, which is a common issue on the Audi A3s of this age anyway. The rear, I think it's to do with the motor, not the actual blade or wiper, but yeah, the motor just dies and you just have to probably replace that. And a little minor issue being the front driver side mirror is cracked, so I can just do with replacing the glass, not having to do the whole motor. So I'm happy to do the whole motor, having to do the whole mirror unit. Finally get this car booked in anyway. It'll be straightforward. I won't be having any more sort of gremlins or issues, or you know, having to cop up any more money to push into it. In the next video we'll actually be obviously underlying what the garage has actually found, how much it actually cost me, and yeah, how the car's actually fared, and seeing the process from when I actually bought it and showing you guys images. If I haven't done, I'll probably include them in this video anyway, but where it's come from and where it actually is going to, where the end point will be for when I'm actually done with it. I'm gonna sort of part ways with it and sell it on. So you guys let me know if you guys want to see content like this moving forward. Cars under £1,000 is something that I actually want to do moving forward. I like to delve into cars in this sort of price bracket, and try them out, try and salvage them if I can. Ones that are seeming that are not too damaged or not too bad, not in too bad of a shape, to try and obviously get them, fix them up, drive them maybe for a little bit, document it obviously on the channel, and sell them on to a new owner who can hopefully, you know, have more use with it and have a bit more fun with it further down the line. So you guys let me know in the comments below if this is something you guys are interested in, and I'll continue doing so in the future. But without further ado guys, thanks a lot for the support as always. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, at this moment in time I'm gonna go away, try and chill out, and hopefully my A3 bill's not going to be too severe. But yeah, see you guys in the next one anyway. Peace.
Mate, if you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.